Hi everyone, today we will do legal dictation exercise number 25. So ready? Start. In the light of the aforesaid submissions of the counsel appearing for the parties, we have perused the records. The petitioner was recommended by the High Court of Jammu and Kashmir for appointment as district and sessions judge on temporary basis. The appointment letter placed on record clearly indicates that his initial appointment was not only on temporary basis but he was also kept on probation for a period of 2 years. Rule 15 of the Jammu and Kashmir Higher Judicial Service Rules permits an officer to be kept on probation ordinarily for a period of at least 3 years. The petitioner was temporarily appointed as district and sessions judge on 24/8/2000 and therefore completed his initial period of probation of 2 years on 23/8/2002. Thereafter, his matter was placed on the administrative side before the full court of the High Court in its meeting held on 26/4/2003 for the purpose of confirmation of his service or otherwise or for extension of probationary period. The full court, on consideration of the records of the petitioner, held that his service was not found to be satisfactory and therefore his probation period would not be extended, and accordingly the full court recommended that the services of the petitioner be dispensed with. At this stage, it may also be noted that when, by the order dated 3/7/2003, the service of the petitioner was terminated, the period of probation of the petitioner was extended for the period from 24/8/2000 to 5/5/2003, the date on which a follow up order was issued by the High Court to the state government recommending his cases for termination. Finally, by the order dated 3/7/2003, the service of the petitioner was terminated. Since the rule permits probation to be extended for another 1 year and since there was no order for confirmation passed by the respondents confirming his service, the petitioner would be deemed to be continuing on probation immediately after his expiry of the initial 2 years of probation. In this regard, we may refer to the case of Satyanarayan Atya versus High Court of MP reported in 1996 1 SCC 560, in which a judicial officer was not given any confirmation letter even after the completion of his 2 years of probation period. The rules in the said case provided for the extension of initial 2 years of probation period for a further period of 2 years. This court in that case held at paragraphs 3 and 5 that a reading thereof would clearly indicate that every candidate appointed to the cadre shall undergo training initially for a period of 6 months before he is appointed on probation for a period of 2 years. On his completion of 2 years of probation, it may be open to the High Court either to confirm or extend the probation. At the end of the probation period, if he is not confirmed on being found unfit, it may be extended for a further period not exceeding 2 years. It is seen that though there is no order of the extension, it must be deemed that he was continued on probation for an extended period of 2 years. On completion of 2 years, he must not be deemed to be confirmed automatically. There is no order of confirmation. Until the order is passed, he must be deemed to continue on probation.